Hello. Today I will be talking about movie review number 694. And this movie is Chicago. Chicago is a 2002 film that is directed by Rob Marshall. Rob Marshall, who directed films like Pirates of the Caribbean 4 on Stranger Tides and the new Little Mermaid movie. So Chicago is a Miramax Films movie that I saw on March 22nd, 2023 at Cinepolis Dayton in Austin, Randy, Ohio. So, this is based on the musical of the same name that stars Catherine Zeta-Jones, Renee Zellweger, and Richard Gere. So, nightclub sensation Thelma, who is played by Catherine Zeta-Jones, murders her philandering husband, and Chicago's swiftest warrior, Billy Flynn, who is played by Richard Gere, is set to defend her. But when Roxy, who is played by Renee Zellweger, also winds up in prison, Billy takes on her case as well, turning her into a media circus of headlines. Neither woman will be outdone in their fight against each other and the public for fame and celebrity. Well, so this is a movie from 2002 that actually became Best Picture at the Oscars. And like I said, this was also based on a musical of the same name. So, two murderesses on death row develop a fierce rivalry while competing for publicity, celebrity, and a sleazy warrior's attention. And it's funny that at the beginning, we see Roxy, who is played by Renee Zellweger. I, I, I thought has sees Thelma on stage and idolizes her, but then after a brief encounter that doesn't really go well, Roxy decides to do things her own way. But unfortunately for both of them, they wind up in prison, and so they are able to get the city's swiftest warrior, Billy Flynn, played by Richard Gere in the film, to take on their cases. However, they develop a fierce rivalry between one another, between Thelma and Roxy, as they want to get the warrior's attention, or also want to get the attention of the public. In other words, both women strive for fame and celebrity life, and they both are trying to get that. But things run in the way as another woman winds up in prison, and other things that go wrong. And yeah, this is definitely a good movie in my opinion. Now, like I said, this is based on a musical, so there is singing involved, even in the courtroom. Funny, singing in the courtroom. That was definitely a different perspective. But I won't say how this ends. But let's just say that something happens to both women at the end that I wouldn't really say end their rivalry, but throughout the movie they might have a little more respect towards one another. But even Billy Flynn, as he takes on both cases, might be going over his head as well. But yeah, it's a pretty good movie, and it's the winner of 6 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. Wow, that's a lot. And Rob Marshall, who directed the film, has just recently directed The Little Mermaid, which is out this weekend. So yeah, go check out Chicago. It's pretty good. So that's my movie review of Chicago. I want to wish everyone a safe and happy Memorial Day. Please stay tuned for my next movie review. Alright, goodbye.